Hey, I'm Tori with Rigo Productions,
And I'm Liz with Thibodeau Media Group.
and it's Two Producer Tuesday. Hey, so we're back again. Kathleen is still here, and I wanted to mention real quick while we're doing this. So when she arrived, we were chatting outside of the studio, and we talked a little bit about LinkedIn and video in LinkedIn because I watch a lot of your videos on LinkedIn. And there's a particular metric that came up that I wanted to talk a little bit more about. So we're lucky that she stuck around for a little bit. And so I'll throw it to you. I understand that you're getting clearly more views on LinkedIn when you post a video over a regular post. We've experienced this to a certain extent, but tell me your story about how that works.
Yeah, LinkedIn video is really fun. It's a little bit of the Wild West when it comes to social media video. I actually interviewed a woman named Goldie Chan for my podcast. She is known as the green-haired Oprah of LinkedIn because she has the longest running daily video channel on LinkedIn, and she inspired me to start to play with it. So I'm not a video expert. Again, I need simple tools. I figured out a way to create short 1-minute videos with captions, and I post them to LinkedIn, and I took a look back at the results I'm getting, and the posts that I put on LinkedIn that don't have video average between 150 and, on a good day, 500 views, and not a lot of comments. The posts with video average between 1,500 and 5,000 views, and typically get anywhere from 20 to 70 comments. And
That's incredible. That's really
pretty
incredible.
amazing.
Yeah.
Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think there's something to just seeing a person's face talking in the LinkedIn feed. I mean, in that feed, the videos autoplay on silent, and so you instantly see the animation. You know, I've learned you've got to smile. That draws people in, and you've got to have captions, which also draws people in, because if they're just streaming by in the feed and they see a little snippet of what you're talking about, it can catch their attention and get them to watch.
So the example that you talk about is this lady who was broadcasting every single day. So there's a point that really, do you have that much information about whatever your business is that you're going to do that? Was she talking about whatever it is she was marketing every single day, or was she just documenting her life? What was she doing? LinkedIn is very business oriented. So how did she stay on a business topic for this, or did she?
Well, here's the fun thing. LinkedIn is becoming less business-oriented. There aren't a lot of people doing this yet, but some of the most successful LinkedIn video creators, Goldie being one of them, there's a guy named Dave Gerhardt out of Boston who's VP of Marketing for Drift, who's very successful and well-known for this. These are not business videos. These are, in most cases, literally man on the street. Dave is even more informal than Goldie is. Her production value is good. He walks down the road with a webcam and in his sweaty gym clothes, and he had a thought about marketing, he talks about it. Goldie's videos are more personal branding, so yes, she has something every day. It could be a question, an inspirational message. Really depends on what your goal is. In her case, it's building a personal brand. In Dave's case, it's building marketing thought leadership. In my case, it has to do with marketing thought leadership as well. So I don't post as often because I don't have as many sweaty gym thoughts as Dave does. But
So I'm just gonna surprise you with a question here about this, because I want to get your input on this. When you talk about having to post every single day, we put the entire studio together. Everybody that's in the studio today is helping us try to get our videos done. But when it comes to this, and it comes to trying to continue to produce good content, what do you have a hang up, and are you starting to find it difficult to come up with topics for us to talk about? I know we both come up with topics for us to do. We've got help from our staff, but every single day, as opposed
Could
to
I do it?
could you do it?
I think in our format, our two producer format, I don't know, because I sometimes feel like we're redundant of what we're talking about, just because we're trying to get the word out about the value of video and that it's accessible and easy to produce. I think we have kind of broken down that barrier with our show. I think our show has done great. I think if I was going to do something every day, it would be more of personal thought leadership, in the sense of, like, I do get kind of crazy ideas that it would be like, I think I would treat it like the people out there are my friend, and I'm like, I just had an idea. Do you think that this would play? Because that's sort of how my mind works.
Well, we bounce stuff off each other like that, and so much that you hear.
But I'm afraid to do it on my phone. I want the lights.
Oh, I still have trouble doing it. That's what I use. But we're supposed to document. You're supposed to just document what you do, and the viewers, I guess, should find you if it's educational. But anyway, every single day. And
Yeah.
I think to ourselves, boy, could we do that? You know, I
And
don't know.
actually, most of my ideas are in the shower. So.
Well, and if you want to see how she does it, LinkedIn doesn't necessarily have channels the way YouTube
Yeah, I was
does.
going to say that.
But if you go into the search bar and you type the #, the hashtag Daily Goldie, all one word, GOLDIE, you can see all of her videos.
Okay.
I started doing that and I saved mine to hashtag Kathleen HQ. So you'll start to see those personal hashtags crop up on LinkedIn and you get a sense of how other people
Yeah.
are using that
Right.
video
So we,
format.
we do that with Two Producer Tuesdays. We do that hashtag. In many cases, when I'll put it out, we do that too. But our show lives on LinkedIn, so I look to you and see this, and kind of exciting. But
Yeah.
every day,
Yeah.
wow, that would
Well,
be
this,
fun.
it's like
Pressure's
a,
on.
it's-
Yeah, it
but
is.
it's a frontier, you know. It's things
Yeah.
change all the time, and you get ideas and you try them out.
Yeah.
And that's where the opportunity is. If you're the first one to do it and crack it, it's a huge
Yeah.
opportunity.
And I think that for business owners, there is still plenty of room for people to get in and do that.
Yeah.
If you haven't started, producing these types of videos or even doing something like we're doing now, if you're watching this and you don't do it, man, give it a shot because there's
Absolutely.
still plenty of room. I believe that LinkedIn is very underserved and there's a lot of room for people to enter that market.
All right. Well, Kathleen Booth, I'll give you a tail slate, right?
Yes,
Kathleen
yeah.
Booth, Vice President of Impact Marketing at Impact. We love having you, and it was kind of really important to us to hear the other side of it, a marketing person, instead of us just always pushing video about why and how and where it makes sense.
Well, this was
So,
fun. Thanks for having
Yeah,
me.
we appreciate you and we love your videos.
right.
You guys tune in and we'll see you next week.
Bye.